I'm Jeffrey Palmer, and I've been involved with the Stronger Together program at 70x7 for the last year or two. I was really drawn to Stronger Together because it's a place where we support families who have a loved one who's incarcerated. And it's a place where we can offer some hope, provide some sort of meaning in a place that seems pretty desperate. I myself served a federal prison sentence, and I knew that my wife needed a lot of support during that time. There were a lot of things that we were facing that people just don't always understand. And Stronger Together is a place where families can come. There's not shame. You can say, these are my frustrations. You can say, I don't know how to care for my son who's incarcerated, or my husband, or my daughter. We can admit that it's really hard to do everyday things. It can be really hard. I think that you're not sure if you want to tell people that your loved one is incarcerated. You're not sure what they'll think. Even when they respond politely, you're not sure if it's just, I'm being polite, or what they might be thinking. I think there's a lot of just questions about that. I think that I've talked to some folks in the program who've said, yeah, I'll tell close friends, but otherwise I just say, you know, my son's on the other side of the state. But that uncertainty, the fear, you don't know what the response will be. I took the step of sharing fairly openly with my faith community, and it's not an easy thing to do. But I think when we put our stuff out there, that people respond really well. And rather than hiding or hoping somebody doesn't know, when we're open with it, what we find out is that we all have stuff. And when somebody says, I'm willing to be vulnerable, we get more of that from the entire community. I think a safe place is the thing that we provide more than anything else. It's a place where you're safe and your story has value. We can offer some help on some everyday things. It's hard to come up with childcare. It's hard to find a way to visit. It's hard to find a way to just pay for phone calls and make sure that you can provide for somebody who's inside. You need access to resources about how do you care for your loved one. We can help try and provide that advice. And there's a couple of us who are involved who've been incarcerated. And I think we help provide some hope that, yes, my son, my daughter, my husband can be safe, can come home. We can have a life after this. For me personally, it's a place where I think I can give something back. And it's a place where I can use an experience that I probably wish I didn't have to hopefully support some other people, hopefully be helpful in that process. I think that we learn the most through some of our worst experiences, and we wouldn't wish those on someone else, but others will experience them. And we come into it with the knowledge and wisdom of experience. And so for me, it's a place where some of my worst moments can be, I guess, used for something better, something bigger.